We're in Snow Hill, North Carolina. We're with Goldsboro State Farm agent Wayne Wallace, and we're shooting this on April 21st. And last weekend there was a significant tornado that ran through eastern North Carolina. So we're in Snow Hill, and Wayne, tell us what we're looking at here.
Well, right now we're looking at a home which got destroyed in the tornadoes that came through on Saturday. You know, folks who live here are really fortunate to be alive.
Wow. Now tell us the story here. Come on, tell us what happened at this particular structure.
Husband and wife and their grandkids were home. They were watching TV and saw the weather report of tornadoes potentially coming their way. Before you know it, lights were flickering, lights went out. They heard the proverbial train. They didn't have a chance to make it to an interior room, so they huddled right there in their living room to ride this puppy out. As you can see, right where there is the padding of the carpet is where they ended up riding this thing out in their living room.
Holy cow. And they all survived.
They all survived.
But as you can see, the house around them is gone.
Definitely.
Wow. So now, when you got the call, you came out here, what did you do?
Well, what I did was I met with them, hold hands, kind of took care of the important part. You know, they rode this thing out, so it was good that they were able to survive the storm, but now what? What happens next? Well, was able to give them some money so they could start to put their life back together. Get temporary housing, get clothing, get some food, and really start to move on.
Wow. In a home like this, my goodness, there's no home here. What happens?
Sadly, you're right, there is no home. So what will happen is, the way their policy will work is we'll come out, we'll adjust it. As you can tell, this is a total loss. So we'll give them money to rebuild the home.
Wow. So when you rebuild, my goodness, there's someone's shoes. So when you rebuild a home, Wayne, what does that mean?
Well, you take care of the structure, but then we've got to put stuff back in there. Things like clothing, furniture, appliances, all the little things that we never think about. Think about it, if you're selling your home and you're moving out, all the things you would take with you, that's the stuff we're gonna have to give them money to help them to replace.
And as we're looking all this, this is the home that we're talking about here, and as we're looking at this neighborhood, and as you can see, this is a pretty significant tornado that came through here. There's another home right there, and this is another one of your customers, is that right?
That is correct. Husband and wife and 6 kids.
Well, now we're actually looking at the other home here, Wayne, and from what I understand, there's the foundation for the house, and then there's the house.
That is correct.
So
amazing, isn't it?
So what happened here?
Well, in this house, husband and wife and their 6 kids, tornado starts, we're able to get to a bathroom and ride the puppy out. Now, the interesting thing here is they didn't realize when it was all done that the house had moved till they walked outside and realized the house was now sitting at the end of the street.
Wow.
Or the end of the driveway, rather.
Wow. Street. Wow. Okay, Wayne, so now, this is the inside of their home.
That is correct.
Good Lord. And you know, we're just standing here looking at this. There's mattresses, there's clothes, there's a mirror, there's a hutch, there's lights, there's a ceiling fan, and none of this is
salvageable.
None of this is salvageable. Yeah. So, you know, we've seen all the ads on TV all the time. They talk about, you know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. What does that mean to the people when you walk up to them and tell them who you are and what you're doing?
Well, you know, my take on this is when things are happening, when you're at your worst, that's when we at State Farm need to be at our best. At the end of the day, insurance is about a promise. A promise to put you back in the position you were in before devastating things happen to you. At State Farm and at the Wayne Wallace State Farm Agency, we take that responsibility real serious. We will put you back in the position you were in prior to your loss.
Well, Wayne, thanks a lot for your time today, and what a scene this is here. We're in Snow Hill, North Carolina. In fact, you can just look across the street and you can see trees are gone, the structure, all the materials are across the street, and this home is totally destroyed. but like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Definitely.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Bill.
All right.